Can we produce all the drugs that we need in America?
I think we can produce way more, and we need to understand what is it that we are looking for. For example, if we are speaking about antibiotics that are essential for the hospital system that are produced in adversary nations, I think it's a national security issue. You need to have them here. Now, if it is an obesity drug produced in Ireland, it's more an economic issue, not a national security issue.
Right. But for national security, we need the drugs here, don't we?
For national security, we need the essential drugs here, not everything and not things that are made in nations that we have friendly relations. But for economical reasons, I understand why people want also manufacturing to be here.
Yeah, I mean, we need our defense equipment as well. I don't know, how would you feel about the U.S. government taking a stake in your company, Kathy?
So we have strong shareholder interest in our company, and so more shareholders the better, but at the end of the day, I don't see a need for the U.S. government to step in when capital markets are working and when an attractive company is drawing shareholder interest, and that's certainly where we find Northrop.
How much of your business is to the federal government? Is it most of it?
A significant amount is to the U.S. federal government. I do believe that in capitalist markets, it's good to have the competition that comes with free and open markets. And envisioning the U.S. government being a shareholder in one company but not another creates an interesting dynamic in terms of how competition would actually work when the government has a financial and fiduciary interest in a stake in one company but not another.
Right. No, I was trying to get at that with the Secretary. Charlie, what do you make of this, taking equity stakes in Intel and MP Materials?
Well, listen, I think it's all about the circumstances. And so, if markets are working, companies are working, the capitalist system is the best system out there. Having independent shareholders that drive performance, driving performance means you have to satisfy your customers. If companies are doing that well, and if they're suppliers to the government or suppliers to the broader public, then the government and the broader public will benefit from that. If something's not working, if someone needs help beyond the ordinary course, then it's reasonable to take a look and say, should the government have an interest and get something for that? But the initial question should be, are things working? And if so, let's just continue to help figure out how to make that even more prosperous.
I mean, the other sort of common thread here and the big theme around investing is around technology and what's happening with AI. Charlie, the Secretary said we're in the third inning of this AI boom and investment. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, my guess is we're not even in the third inning. I mean, it is, obviously there's a huge amount being spent on AI, but when you actually go around and, talk to big companies which have the resources to put into AI, we're all at the very, very beginning of seeing the benefits from that, either whether it's efficiency or being able to do things more or differently. I mean, literally at the very, very beginning of that. I mean, you see companies just starting to implement meaningful solutions which will differentiate their experience. So, you do have this huge amount being spent on infrastructure, but, the end result is just starting to be apparent. And it is going to change almost everything that we do, but it's going to take place probably over a significant period of time. And it'll be quite fascinating to see all the different things that different types of companies can do.